You are listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZWLP Conroe and 106.1 KZCCLP Conroe and worldwide on irlonestar.com.
Now on from 8 to 10 a.m., it's Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth.
What? Welcome back, everybody. Yep. Saturday morning. Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth right here on Conroe's FM 104.5 and 106.1. Can you believe 2018? We are all up in it. I'm loving it. Loving it that the year, well, first of all, it's because I'm back at 100. Right. I was sick last week, so now I'm like, it feels good to be normal again. Yes. Remember, you know it's sick, you know it's bad when you're sick, and you're like, remember how it felt good before? How did it feel before I felt like this? Right. I can't remember. Yeah. I can't remember. And then now I'm back. What? I'm super excited. Okay, so before the break, we were talking about, of course, with the game festivities going on next month. I brought up that topic along with Valentine's Day. Yes. And Jenn got super heated last night. So I wanted to kind of open the floor up for Jenn because I felt like she had some words to say. Go ahead, Jenn. She was straight serious last night.
I am not a huge fan of Valentine's Day.
Okay.
It's not because I'm single. Because even whenever I was married, I was not a huge fan of Valentine's Day.
Right.
Because, look, it is so commercialized. As are, the other holidays, Christmas and stuff like that. They're so commercialized.
Yeah.
But I don't need a day to tell somebody I love them. I don't need I
hear you.
Do I get my kids a little something for Valentine's Day? Yes, I do. I used to buy my husband a card for Valentine's Day. But I'm not a huge fan because I feel like it's just, people are like, hey, this is the big day to tell someone you love them. What about the other 364 days of the year?
I feel like you're Ryan Martino incarnate right here because this is how Ryan feels.
Well, I knew I liked that man for some reason.
Yeah. No, and that's why I don't hear a lot of the ladies saying it like that. Not that there aren't ladies out there that feel the same way you do. It's just you're not as, we don't hear that vocal side as much about this aspect.
No, because the commercials
we know
suck the girls in, i.e. Merideth, and they don't suck me in.
Well,
every kiss does not begin with K. It begins with beer or vodka or something.
Instead of jewelry, we're going to go to Specs for Jenn's Valentine's. No, you know what is so funny? And I love it, but I play it because, I love the cheese. So I'm not going to lie. I am that girl at Christmas time and at Valentine's Day when they start playing those commercials that I will cause a scene with my husband and be like, wow, look at that. That's beautiful. And then, so now it's gotten to the point after all these years that during the season, he just shakes his head. Like, I can watch it from the kitchen and a commercial come on. And I just look at him from the back and he's like shaking his head like, I can't believe these people. Don't fall for it.
Yeah.
Well, and, it's also fun because it's just the best way to mess with your husband and kind of razz him.
I guess.
It is for me. It brings me joy. And my husband's a card guy, so he does give me a card, but then the pressure to get him a card, and you can't do homemade cards because then everybody gets all sensitive, and you got to go out and buy a card. And so I'm not the best at the Valentine gifts for the husband.
I absolutely adore the little handmade cards that my kids make for me.
Oh, yes. In fact, I want one again. Yeah, Jack hasn't made one. Now, the big thing, they try to get, of course, the funniest card.
Right.
Which is really hard because I don't know if you have one of those friends that always picks the best card. Like, it becomes a tradition where they always have the best card. Do you have any of those?
Maybe.
Okay, my sister Crystal's like that in the family. She has the funniest cards, and she always picks the best ones. On the friend side, Leah, one of the sisters.
Yes.
She will pick the fun. It started with one card that had farting noises. And ever since then, that's her thing. Like, that's her shtick. She will find the best card ever. Now, this happened to be for one of the kids' birthdays. She didn't give me a fart card for my birthday.
Good.
But I'll take a fart card from you, Leah, anytime.
Are you trying to see how many times you can say that word?
I'm a lot more comfortable with it now that I'm a mom of a boy. It used to not be my favorite word. I'd be like, fluff. I don't like that other word.
Right.
But now with the boy, not that if it brings them joy for me to say, what do you want to go do? Like, just go fart around? Then,
Right.
that's what I'm here for. It's the little things. Fart.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to move on back to Valentine's Day. The year that Jensen was born, of course, he was born at the beginning of the year, so he was like 2 weeks old when Valentine's Day came around.
Yeah.
3 weeks old, maybe. And it hit me that I will always be his first Valentine.
Aww.
Right?
That is super cute.
So see, even whenever you're all looking all upside these girls' heads that are talking to your son, you can be like, I was his Valentine first.
Aw, that's like the making of a great country song. Reba, make it happen, girl. I would say Winona, but I know she's not on the top favorite of yours. Reba is, though.
Moving on.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. How do you feel about Valentine's Day? You just love.
I love the idea of things, but much like everything in this world, the idea of something and the reality, two different things. So it's one of those things, just like, you don't like to hype it up too much because you never know what's going to go down.
Right.
So, I'm indifferent. Again, I find joy in razzing my husband, putting the pressure on him. But then, inevitably, Valentine's Day comes, get a card on my way home, and he reminds me.
When they've all been picked over?
Pretty much. But it's not because I don't love him, because I love you.
Brandon, you get a leftover.
No, my love is fresh from hot out the oven. My love. My cards, not so much.
Yeah,
but
your
my
card
love.
is what's left over.
Well, he gets the hot, fresh love. I'm just pointing at my heart, people. I'm sorry. It sounds weird. In fact, let's make that hashtag hot, fresh love. Let's make it happen. Amanda, you're listening. Michelle, make it happen. Hashtag hot, fresh love.
Okay. Let's do it.
We got some other hashtag coming up, don't we?
We do.
We got a little share the sweetness in a little bit. But I want to put you on the spot, actually. So we're going to take a break. All right. Before we get to share the sweetness and all that joy.
Okay.
Going to have a little showdown with my girl, Jenn, because I like putting her on the spot. Y'all stay tuned. It's Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth.
Thank you for checking out this production of Lone Star Community Radio. Lone Star Community Radio is Montgomery County's community radio station. Don't forget to check out this show and many others across the Lone Star Community Radio Network, either live on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, the Lone Star Internet Radio app, or irlonestar.com's live audio stream, and on replay on podcast, Channel 12's Our City TV in Conroe, or Channel 21 KVQT in Houston, and of course their YouTube channel. This production is copyrighted and all rights are reserved by Lone Star Community Radio. Have a question regarding this program or other Lone Star Community Radio shows? Want to sponsor or start your own show? Call the station message line at 936-647-3776 or email the station at lscrstudios@gmail.com.